Yeah! Good starting point.
No.
It's not?
Read on.
Juice. Oh, it's not. I think that's supposed to be an O. Juice Drop. Hazy IPA.
Or it could be Juice Drip.
Originally, I thought it was dry, and that wasn't a P, but I'm going with Juice Drop from Breckenridge. This was one of the ones from Jolson. It says it's soft, lush, and intensely juicy. Kind of reminds me of the spot between Matt's butt cheeks after burrito night. He doesn't argue, he just goes with it. Okay, so this is like the day after the longest brew review in history. Actually, it wasn't a brew review. This is the Mr. 10mm Bullet channel, which means we're supposed to be guns forward over here, and I don't give a shit. Besides that, you know how many of you have told me I don't even drink, so...
First they told me I'll have another brew review for you.
They're just here for the fuckery, and we'd be happy to help.
Well, we do what we can.
It smells so stereotypical of pineapple, more pineapple, and some pineapple. Oh, this one of the Breckenridge stuff. I settled on this one. I thought Matt would approve because it's 7%. The other one, I think, was 4-point-something%. That first one. I don't know. This is more his ball of wax IPAs.
So your sour you were talking about?
Yeah. Versus, well, no. I don't even know what the alcohol percentage of the sour. It was the strawberry one.
Oh.
I don't remember what that was. That was a whole 15 minutes ago.
All your fruits you're calling out with your supposed beers and ales. You might as well start drinking with your pinky in the air.
Or pour it over Hector's butt and then lick it.
Ooh. Well, definitely would darken it up a bit.
I think I just had some IPA come up my eyeball. Ever had that happen?
No.
I took a big gulp of coffee this morning and then leaned down to pick up some tools, and it was like somehow coffee ran out my nose.
You might want to get that checked out.
Well, that's what that Navage thing does. Jolson gave me one that his now ex-wife recommended, and it kind of looks like some kind of vaginal toy, but it's supposed to push
water
shit from one to the other nostril, and somehow you don't kill yourself while you're doing this. But I've never used it. He gave it to me, and I set it someplace, and then like 2 years later, I'm cleaning, and I yelled at Christine, I found that fucking Navage thing that Jolson gave me. The actual unit, I think, is heated and has a pump.
With all the crap that I'm putting up my nose at work, it'd be nice to have something like that. But I don't like doing that kind of stuff.
I've never tried anything like that. I'm not saying that I wouldn't.
I just blow my nose like a regular person.
But it's supposed to go in and...
Yeah, I know. It gets a lot of spots you don't normally hit. Maybe
it would help with snoring and that kind. Now there's some kind of electronic thing where you don't have to wear the mask. I just know Christine would kick my ass if I didn't wear the mask.
Your heart stops. The electric thing just shocks the hell out of you and wakes you up.
I remember the first time I dealt with someone, and to this moment in time, I don't know if he's ever gone the CPAP machine route. I went out of town working with Alan Anderson. Is the owner of Riverside Flooring, the first flooring company I worked for. And this, I shit you not. You know, we got a hotel, single bed. We got a hotel. Just kidding, it's a double bed.
Single bed.
Single bed. Hey, slept my way to the top of a flooring company in one night. You're hired. This was Al. I mean, the people in the next room probably heard it. But then he'd do this. And I'm in the other bed going,
this fucker just died.
1, 2, 3. And then I'm like, I'm into like 30, 31. I was like, Jesus Christ. I mean, I didn't know shit about, at that point in time, I didn't even know that CPAP existed.
That is seriously so me. My sister keeps telling me I need a machine or something because I'm going to die one of these nights.
Do you wake up with headaches?
No.
See, I never did either. The reason that I have a CPAP machine is I fell asleep at the computer. There was alcohol involved. I was editing a video, and NIHAP was out on the couch. And I wake up, and he's like, bro, if anybody was more in need of a fucking CPAP machine, it's you. I'm like, why? He's like, you stop breathing for long intervals. I'm like, really? Huh. Okay. Then all of a sudden, some shit fell off a back of truck, and here we are. I have religiously, I'm not just, actually asked Christine, that probably the main reason isn't NIHAP, even though I know if he was here, he'd kick my ass, but the main reason I use that thing every single night is because I'm afraid I'm going to keep Christine awake. She sleeps a lot lighter than me. She always goes, oh, do you want me to turn my side light off? Or do you want me to turn the volume down? It's like if she don't work the next day and I do, and she's playing her game on her tablet, bling, bling, cha-ching, bling, you know, she's saving the universe over there. I'm just like, you know, Christine, guess what? I'm going to go to sleep. She goes, well, you want me to turn the lights off? Hey, guess what? You know what these do? Oh, look, it's dark. I go, I don't give a shit. When I fall asleep, the thing is I somehow, my brain blocks out the routine sounds in my life, but if someone was downstairs and was like, on a board, I'm like, ding.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like the fish tank and the bubbler thing. At first you're going, God, because I had what they called a captain's bed. So it was high in the air. And believe it or not, I don't know if this was all by design or what. It was cool as hell. I had a 55 or 65 gallon, I think it was a 55. Because I didn't special order it. And it just fit where one of the dressers, because the thing was supposed to have 2 dressers under it.
Yeah.
And it was a big 2-drawer dresser, and I took one of the dressers out and put it in a corner in my room and put shit on it, and the tank slid perfectly into that spot. So I had a fish tank on the floor under my bed, and I could get to the stuff behind it by simply pulling out that other dresser for a little while, climbing behind, getting to the fish tank cartridges and all that shit. This was in the days long before cameras on cell phones, and I mean literally I'd be like and have to go get the shit developed, but I never had a picture of my room. There's 2 things that I wish I had. It's a picture of that bed with the fish tank underneath it, and
Was this your little pimp pad?
That's my bedroom, man. I mean, Wendy Miller was in there, but other than that, I mean, this was in the days before.
You know, when I was like 19 or 20, I put a mirror up on the ceiling and a bunch of, you know, crazy black lights and.
This was long before.
I had a strobe light up in that bitch. Talk about it was like party in my bedroom.
I might have been 16 in that, because then my mom sold. Well, we moved out of that house and she bought the house where she's in still today, out east. Probably the most disappointing thing, I remember having one of the very first conversations I ever had with NIHAP was, what is the most, I think it was disappointing? I don't remember how he worded it. A gun situation in my life, and of course for me it was that I was a dumbass and I got rid of my graduation present from my mom, the Smith & Wesson.
Which one was that? The Smith & Wesson what?
The 686 Combat. I happen to have one again.
Yeah.
It's the long ass barrel.
Yep.
But what I truly regret decision making, it was that moment where I said, I'm a man now, and all of these models I have are juvenile. I had like 43 or 46 completely painted out. I couldn't put a model together. If the model was the actual color it was supposed to be, I didn't like the way it looked. You'd see the seams. I used to lightly sand everything and then spray it. I had a little...
So you were a big model geek.
I had a tank that I actually had to go fill in a regulator, and I would make these. I had dioramas up on the ceiling. I had like a plane like right here in a dive, and it was like a MiG, and right behind it was the Hornet Fixer's gonna be pissed off at me. The one that has the wings that open and close. I had that right behind it, and what I did is I took one of the missiles and I never glued it to the plane, and I had it halfway between the one and then this one, and it was on, I took and glued it, I heated up the piano wire and stuck it in the back of the missile, and then I draped cotton balls all the way back to the wingtip, so it looked like it just shot off my... And 40 let's just to say 43 planes hanging on my ceiling. You almost couldn't see the ceiling. There was so many models on my ceiling, and then there was the cars and the tanks and everything else that I built. And at one point in time, I decided that just represented the juvenile side of me. And we blew them up. We lit them on fire. I just I fucking destroyed my childhood in an afternoon. Nice. And now I'm sitting back going, I remember
it's another hobby you can always get back into, though.
I'm trying with the Enterprise models. So Lily last night sends me a picture, and I'm going, oh my God, that's awesome. It was like this old ass box. I think the model company was AMT or MAT. I don't know. Cobra, you'd probably know. And supposedly, in this box is the ability to build all 3 of the Star Trek Enterprises. The original series, the updated one, and then the next gen, Captain Picard's one. And Lily goes, I've got this for you. Unfortunately, she goes, it was opened. So she goes, I don't know if everything is in here. It looks like everything is in here. They're all still... have to be cut out of the the plastic grids that they come on. She goes, I think everything is here that's supposed to be here. She goes, but I hate to admit this, I got this for you 4 years ago for Christmas. I put it on my shelf and forgot about it. Merry Christmas. I go, man, that looks awesome. She goes, well, I gotta send it to you. Well, I've got a couple beers to send her, but I will not do it right now. They're probably high enough in alcohol that they wouldn't freeze, but...
So when I was growing up, probably had to have been like when I was 10, 12 years old, max, because then I quit going to my dad's. But I got a nice Christmas present. It was a train. Like a really nice one, not one of the cheap ones, And basically a few different things for a starter pack, different little things. And what my dad did was, I wish I would have really did it, but I quit going up there. He put a big 4x8 sheet of plywood, essentially, with 2x4s kind of around the edges, and made a wall shelf that would come down over my bed. So,
so you put the trains away?
Yeah, it'd just go right up. It'd just go right up against the wall. Obviously, you had to take the trains off because they'd fall, but everything else we glued down the track and started building like a little town and city, whatever. It was pretty cool at the time. I thought it was pretty ingenious, even being young, because it was a big space saver.
It's kind of like a Murphy bed, but it's a Murphy train.
Yeah, that would have been cool. That's something I thought about maybe getting into, either that or. Like, well, I guess when I get my own place. But, like, doing some kind of train, town or something like that. Otherwise, like a Lego city. I think Legos are pretty cool. Like, you can build much.
They're unbelievably cool. I would, if they, maybe they already do, and I shouldn't say it, but if they have any Star Trek stuff.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure they do. I'll look it up.
Okay, here's a trivia question for you. I don't think you ever came over here, but he has been to this house twice. You got pubic hairs there?
No, this is my don't fall in the ice hole while I'm fishing. I wrap a bunch of fishing line around my phone case, and then I've got a carabiner on one with a rope and a carabiner around my ice house, one of the poles, and it's like 6-7 feet long, so I can get anywhere in my house. And then if I drop it and it does go down the hole, this is waterproof. I can at least pull it back up.
A man's got to know his limitations.
Well, Jim, he loves the idea, but he's like, dude, that just looks like garbage. I'm like, yeah, well, you know what? It cost me fishing line.
Who gives a shit what it looks like? It's what it represents, what it can do.
Well, he went and bought one for like $25-$30 that does the same thing. But it's way cooler case with a. I'm like, hey, yeah, you always just gotta one up me. You fucking like the idea, but then, I'm a broke son of a bitch. All right, so I did the same thing with what I had. Didn't cost me an extra penny. You went out and spent $25-$30. Have something nice, hey.
Get back to the trivia question. Could even be a prize for you.
Oh Jesus!
I'll give you a hint. He has been here.
Okay.
He's been here a few times.
Okay.
Huge in the trains. His garage or building where he filmed all of his YouTube videos, there was 3 different locations. You saw in his videos, you saw 3 different areas. I don't know. Please, if somebody, maybe Jolson, I'm trying to think of who would be like really, really keen on to knowing all of his videos. I don't remember ever seeing a single video, but he was big into trains. Like it was one. I'm trying to think of the dimensions.
I don't even know who you're talking about, but I'm going to guess and say, is that what you're trying to figure out? Or have me guess who it is?
Hang on.
The only thing I can think is...
Wow.
No, so you got issues, and she is just deaf, or she was so absorbed in conversation. How the fuck do you not stop and go, ew, what the fuck?
I had to wipe off the phone.
Fucking shit splatters on the screen.
Wow, you didn't miss anything.
Oh my god.
Okay, first comment. Miles. This really seems like it's been forever, but it's only been 17 minutes in their time. Okay, Miles says I'm late, but Eric is the best person / neighbor / friend ever. Thank you, Miles.
It's because he hasn't met me yet.
Clyde says first. See actually, that's right, because the other one was on the toppling timber. So on my 10mm collection, Clyde says first being first. Multi-Gunman says to be naked. Rich Huff says cheers all. Cheers, Rich. Clyde says whiskey and revolution for all. I actually feel like taking him up on that. Redneck says greetings, Captain.
I want to take him up on that. You feeling thirsty, Eric?
Well, it's Wednesday, pretending to be Thursday, the day that I drink the most.
It's Wednesday?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Fuck, okay.
Turns out he's like, shit, I'm supposed to work.
No, I was thinking tonight was going to be payday for me. That's right. I got money, but I already got shit I'm ready to order. Hey, by the way, I gotta tell everyone, I went fishing today. First time out ice fishing yet. Who are you sharing that with?
Miles wants to come over. I'm sending him a picture version of no.
I was slaying the fish, not even joking. Before I put my first line down the hole, let it sink to the bottom, it didn't even hit bottom. It was...
You look.
Damn, is that really how ugly I look?
He says, oh, that.
It was nothing but bluegill and crappie. But look at that. I killed them. Well, and Jim showed up. He caught a few. And he's like, what the hell am I doing wrong? I gave him my pole that was already I was hitting.
You gave him your...
Yeah, I gave him my pole.
You gave him your pole?
Well, I'm in my fishing pole, you know, on the hook because it was already set up. So here you go, he's 3 feet over. We're in the same ice house. I set up another one, and I'm still catching him. I got like probably 32. He got like 8. And we're 3 feet apart. Our holes are 3 feet apart.
So they're really that big. So was he farther down that grade, or were you just like side by side with it?
Well, I also had a flasher on my hole, and he's like, dude, those don't help you catch fish. Well, I tell you what, they tell you if they're chasing your freaking bait. They tell you what depth they're at. They tell you if they're down there. Yeah, it's not going to help the fish bite your hook, but I tell you what, you got a lot more information than what you have, you know, with nothing. He's got a camera. I told him he should have brought it, but he didn't. But yeah, I was, honestly, the last like 2 years ice fishing weren't so good. Last year, skunked almost every time. Jim was happy as hell after he caught his first fish. He took a picture. He's like, "Oh my God, this year's gonna be great."
Leaving this completely.
He still wants to come over.
He's like, you could have Matt go unlock the side door.
Ask him if he's got blowjobs available. I've never had a beer to blow before.
Matt says okay if you have blowjobs available. I gotta read this shit. Okay,
go ahead.
You need to pick something.
Should we do this with or without him? Plus, we don't even have beer for him.
Fuck him. Well, he would drink this anyway. He's gonna grab something.
Well, hey, he can get something else for us to test out. Let's finish this bad boy and I'll open the door. Okay. Tell him I'll open the door, but I'm kicking him in the shin first.
Okay, he's gonna open the door.
You seemed really depressed about that.
No, I meant, okay, he's gonna open the door. I can't wait. Just kidding.
Same thing I tell Jim all the time. You're such a dick. I don't know why I love you.
He's probably there the whole time. It's like, oh, I really want to see Matt. I'm just gonna get over there ahead of time. Another half?
Sure. Oh, I don't know if Legos does have Star Trek. They got Star Wars.
Yeah. Sellouts. Okay.
Oh, but they do have, hold on. So they do have off-brand ones. But these things are like still huge. And like $500.
Forget that. Jesus.
Well, I'm going to click on it because I want to see what's...
Click on it, open the damn door.
Oh, well, fuck him. I'm not in any rush.
Rich, I had this beer a couple of weeks ago, but wasn't able to acquire a second one to age. I think I can still get more of these, but I don't know. I think it probably would be worth aging. Rich, it is up to 31 degrees here in Ohio tonight. I do have a Goose Island from last year waiting in my beer fridge for a special occasion. I think
up there. He ain't even out there.
I think 31 degrees is a good reason. I know I have dried jizz in my pocket. Redneck.
I knew I was feeling a little lighter.
Wow, that's a nice pooper.
Woo!
That's
what
what
like a thick Latina there.
Christine goes, no matter what you think about that, shit comes out of it. They call it a shit cutter. Or turd cutter? Yeah, turd cutter.
I don't know.
Redneck, after the first basement pop, Ms. B will murder you so you know that you're only going to get one round fired in the basement. More than likely. J-Dog's here at home. Poco says lies. Say it in the chick's voice from Austin Powers. Redneck. Look at all the fantastic beers these shell breweries are making compared to the companies like Anheuser-Busch are making. It's no wonder these little microbreweries keep popping up all over the place. Personal favorite. Need a beer? What did you do? Jesus Christ.
Okay, all right. I gotta go now.
I'm not showing this off.
Tennis elbow.
I'm not showing this off until it's done.
I thought you'd showed me those at one time before, but now they're finally on there.
Yeah, the part arrived yesterday.
That is really cool looking, Matt.
I thought so.
I thought it was cool looking when you showed me a while ago.
To actually have it mounted, though.
So, I told you my idea about those roll-up rubber doors.
That's the only reason why I said Miles should come over.
And
he's the only one competing with you.
The fuck?
So I had to go we had to go verify that I have all the sanding equipment I need to sand 10,000 square feet of flooring. 2 floors, 5,000. It's ridiculous. And the belts for the carpet machine are like 8-foot strips of black rubber for the plow, my snow deflector. It's like, I wonder if they'd miss these.
I like where your mind goes.
I refuse to pay. It's $300 for 3 pieces of rubber, 4 plates, and the bolts, because they give you the plates that you line up and you drill to pinch and hold those. There's some aftermarket. I have found them as cheap as $129. And Miles tried to give me some salmon red ones, and I don't want to sound like I'm a prude, but I'd really like them to be black.
Racist.
How's that racist?
You're up on the mines all the time. Just walk off with one of those great big belts. I mean, they're like a mile long, aren't they?
Yeah, just walk off with
Yeah, it's a mile long piece of belt.
Hey, can you help me fucking load this bastard up?
I probably don't need it. I don't.
Yeah, when I go ahead and I wear my bibs, Matt, I don't wear pants or anything. I just put sweats or sleep pants on. I put my socks over them and I stay warm and I don't have a lot of flex issues.
You look like you're trying to still be Santa Claus with a fucking major drinking problem.
Want a beer?
And no way beer.
No, I'm not drinking tonight. I'm fine.
Man,
What? I don't know if we can be friends for 15 minutes.
he does feel warm.
It does feel... Ooh. God damn. That's all I gotta say right there. Look at that.
How you doing, buddy?
Oh, look at
I
that.
am all right.
Did you have a good Christmas?
I did, yeah.
Hey, you know what? I got a new fucking parent hack, and I know most of us all have
Parent hack
parent hack. Yes, my kid found out Santa Claus wasn't real.
this year.
No, last year.
That's...
So
What? What?
his mom already told him. I'm like,
Oh,
you bitch.
fuck. When did that happen? I thought...
I'm like, we had a good time. Like, we were fucking with them. But anyways, long story short, I told him, well, I'm going to buy some presents. My sister was talking to him, and she says, do we even have to wrap them? He goes, I don't care. Well, fuck it. If you don't care, why the hell wrap them? Tell you what, it saved us so much wrapping, so much time wrapping, so much garbage cleanup, no mess. It was great.
I just put everything in a black garbage bag.
So you know what I did? I got him 3 Christmas.
Racist.
I got him 3 Christmas things, right? Just little odds and ends that he did kind of ask for. Nothing crazy. They were all cheap, like price-wise. And then he and my grandma always do Elf on a Shelf. As soon as one finds it, they'll hide it, and it's like a game between them. They hide Elf on the Shelf around the house. So for Christmas, I got all wasted, and I came up with this idea. Hey, I got a bunch of money. I'll just go hide around the house.
You got all wasted.
Christmas
Is
Eve,
that
yeah.
what you said?
Yeah, that was the night I won that $500 pull tab I was telling you about. That shouldn't have happened.
But you could have got $750.
Yeah, that's true. But anyways, just hear me out though. So I'm like, well, I got a bunch of cash. I was gonna give him cash, gift cards, whatever. I went and hid $175 around the house, and I wrote a note from Alfie I said, you need to find me and 8 secret locations and you'll become a lot richer. He spent an hour and a half looking all over the fucking house.
See,
You should have given him a duster.
You missed an opportunity, Matt. If you would have written the note,
great.
here's a note from Elfie. Find all the stuff, and it'll make you more wealthy.
Whatever. He honestly had a good time looking for the elf and all the money, especially when he realized how much money was hidden because they were all 20s, 150, and a 5.
Well, wow, that's really a weird coincidence because Christine, I told her I hid my dick someplace in the house.
Your dick somewhere in the house? But seriously, Parent Hack, he freaking loved it, and he's probably more happy with the money.
In your pants.
The whole time, it was right there in my pants.
He can buy whatever the hell he wants. He's happier than a pig and shit.
Did he find it all?
Yeah.
See, I borrowed the money.
Like I said, it was an hour and a half, dude. I mean, he was, and he would, dude, he would have the money literally this close to his nose in a couple locations. Like, as we hit it in the middle of flowers, and he even looked at the flowers. He's all down inspecting. It was visible, but only from a certain angle. Everything was visible, but only from a certain angle.
Nobody ever calls until we're doing one. Oh. Okay, I have to answer this.
Oh, Jesus.
I borrowed the money from my dad.
Oh, it's David.
Hello, you have reached BandEBrewReviews. We're all naked. How can I help you?
His money last month. I still got it.
I can't see a thing.
Okay, I'm putting the phone on top of the camera.
He's just gonna do that.
Oh, how are you, son?
Oh, yeah.
Well, Matt and Miles are here.
Oh, you're fucked. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Nice way to almost start a new year.
No, not really. I'm deciding what liquor I want to just grab the bottle and put a straw in.
Oh, gosh, yeah. You know what? Put those bottles side by side, do 2 straws. Do a double.
Well, I can tell that you're not my, what's the word? Sponsor. You're not my sponsor.
Oh, no. Hey, if you were an alkie and if you wanted to drink, I'd just tell you, let me know when you're done. Yeah, that's how that works. You don't rescue people.
Hey, I have said for how many years, if you want to make a bet with me to not touch 1 drop of alcohol for a fuck, it'd probably turn into forever, but for at least a year, buy me a Barrett with a really nice scope on it and some ammo, and if I touch a drop of alcohol in 1 year, I lose.
If you pick up a gun without any alcohol in your system, you'll break the fucker. Something bad will happen.
I'm just saying, if I had to choose between the money on alcohol and guns, I choose guns.
Oh, you would?
Yes.
So when are you going to start your savings plan?
Well, I actually haven't purchased much alcohol in a long time between the patrons and Jolson and Miles.
Yes.
Yeah, Cousin Miles. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's wonderful to have friends like that. They're all keeping you away from that Barrett you so desperately want.
I'm not even sure. I said that a long time ago, and honestly, I would rather have a really nice bolt-action 338 Lapua over a 50 cal Barrett any day.
I'd take a Barrett, honestly. Hey, Dave, I stopped because I wanted to say hi, buddy.
Hi, buddy.
I miss you.
Oh, do you miss me?
Well, at least bullshitting with you.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna step up, but I wanted to say that, Dave. I miss you, buddy.
I think we all need some bubble.
And very soon we're gonna have to go to the range because I got a new toy I'm working on. And I'm really gonna need some time sighting this bad boy in.
You're gonna need help from me? You're fucked.
Well, I didn't say I need help from you. I just want to go shooting with you.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah. Because you don't have a membership. Yeah, you just want to use me.
I'll show you what some real guns look like.
Pardon me?
I'll show you what some real guns look like.
I've got some real guns.
Oh, shit. You don't got no blood, sweat, and tears in them bad boys.
And I got away from those enemy guns.
Those what guns?
Enemy guns. Smith and Wesson can
Oh,
suck
yeah,
into
I know.
Turkey.
You just did.
Okay, no, what?
I can't wait. It'd be like maybe a week, maybe 2 tops. I'm just going to say it should be a week, but 2 tops to be safe. I'm going to show you what I've been working on.
Did you notice that? Now we have... Nope, look.
Yeah, I seen. I'm going to show you what I've been working on. It should be fully complete.
Oh. You got a project going on.
Mm-hmm.
Good for you. How's the job coming?
That's really
Which one?
Oh, you have 2 jobs now.
No, I was supposed to go to one, but I actually declined it after I was supposed to work.
That's not the railroad, though.
No, my other... so I got an offer for a couple bucks more an hour, and then
How's that look?
literally less than a week later, my company told me I'm getting
good.
damn near that kind of raise, plus a $5,000 bonus in March if I stay.
Yeah, well.
Why the hell won't I stay? You fuckers.
Did you look at the camera or the monitor?
They're putting guns to my head. Right to the back of my head.
If you have an employer that likes your work, you've already won. I'd stay with them,
Can't
yeah.
back up enough to do that.
They did listen. They did listen to some things I was saying, which actually, like you said, it makes a big difference. When they hear you,
absolutely.
You know, when they hear you or they like you, I mean, and they're willing to listen, that goes a long ways. That's actually really what changed my mind, not just the raise in $5,000. It's the fact that they listen to us, the workers.
Yeah, it's important to be valued. Absolutely, yeah.
All right, I'm going to let you guys talk because they keep sticking dicks in my face and guns to the back of my head. I feel like I'm being raped just talking to David right now, and it has nothing to do with you, Dave, so...
Oh.
Happy holidays.
At least it's consensual with Dave.
Well, you boys play nice, and I'm going to hang up because I have to go have a poop.
Hang on, Eric. Eric, hang on. Before he goes,
I will call you
I got
later.
a joke for you, Dave.
Okay, buddy.
Hang on. No, you can't go yet.
Why?
Why? Because I got a joke for you.
Oh, gosh.
So, hey, David, what has a tiny dick and hangs down?
I have no idea.
A bat. What has a big dick and hangs up? Do we get a callback or do we get
What did you say? What has a big dick and hangs up?
Then I hung up on him.
Oh, you know what? That wasn't too bad. You know, every now and then, Miles, I get a good kick out of you.
Oh my god.
He's probably sitting there going, what the fuck just happened?
He's gonna. I think we lost connection.
Okay. Red.
So what are you drinking? Are you drinking an IPA again?
Yes.
Oh, I just said hello.
I said, she sets her phone down and you know it's ringing down here.
Yeah.
She never has it make noise though.
Yeah.
I didn't know you called.
I'm still on kind of a high from that, cutting that door and it working like fucking, like there was really very little struggle to it.
Why are you asking? You just told me you didn't want a beer.
Well, now I've had bamboo, so what?
Well, hey, you wanted to try one of these.
No, I don't. Is that, you need to give all that to Mike, and then if he throws it out,
What about this one?
what was that one? Was that one any good?
You know, it actually wasn't terrible. Pink fluffy unicorns dancing. It's a fruited lemonade sour ale.
So is he coming back?
Yeah.
Well, why don't you finish drinking that, and we'll go to a backup.
No, you can't review a non-review item.
What is this exactly?
Didn't you have that one?
No, I did not.
Oh, that's probably why I'm saving the goddamn thing then.
Then I'm going to have this.
You want a hard-boiled egg?
Do you want vomit?
Do you want to see the vomit rocket? Okay.
Why?
Redneck. If you buy Japanese whiskey, make sure that you are buying whiskey actually made in Japan. Well, I would like that, but then again, when you buy an American made...
How do you know it's actually made in Japan? Because when you take the cap off, the opening of the bottle is fucking pixelated.
Poco
Because that's where you get fucked.
Top 10. This is not good if he's only top 10. Actually, there wasn't. I don't think there was a lot of comments. Redneck says, nice 10mm collection, by the way. Thank you. First reference to the 2-hour montage that was just supposed to be guns. Gunwild, what's going on in here? It was guns. Well, actually, I guess he's asking about the future, which is now. So did David just call Christine? He did.
He's probably like, what the fuck just happened? Did we get disconnected?
Poco, teens over Christmas, 50 today? Well, there's popping
Temperature-wise.
Xanax and day drinking.
Yeah, it was teens over Christmas, so like anywhere from 11 teen to 19 as far as temperature goes, where Poco is. And then it's 50 degrees today, which is...
Not here.
Shorts. You know what? It was actually...
it was
bare hand weather today up to mine.
It honestly, right... Hey, Google, what's the temperature right now? Sweatshirt weather.
In Duluth, it's currently 32 degrees.
Sweatshirt weather.
It was bare hand working weather today up at the mines, which is weird.
See, you might get me to consider a change of careers if it was like 32 degrees and up.
See, they don't care. We get in our trucks and warm up when we have to, and the boss doesn't care. And the mines don't care.
Well, it also makes a difference if you have the right equipment. Matt gave me a nice pair of boots. Game changer.
Mm-hmm.
I mean...
Well, I got to try and convince the boss to get me a set of winter metatarsals, because I mean, we have to have metatarsals, and I spend more than 50% of my time in the mines.
I can't even believe what those would cost, because you are talking
$350+ a pair.
Yeah, you're talking. If you don't know what he's talking about, you're talking about a steel toe boot that has a steel shank that goes up.
They're composite shanks. They're not steel. They're composites. They start just below or just...
Is the toe still steel?
Well, you can get composite toes. They're usually steel toes, but then it goes from just about halfway on the steel toe, and it goes up to about here, and it can be internal or external. I like the internal because it doesn't get caught on shit. Well, and I don't understand why, because it's only like a Mintac thing.
When I was working on the range, of course, one of the things was steel toe. I did not have to have the rest of it. But steel toe. Those boots were so fucking cold in comparison to my normal. Like, I tried to sneak some normal boots in there now and then.
It doesn't bother. The steel toes don't bother me.
Must have been the way they were made or something. There was such a difference.
Nope.
Oh, I forgot how that...
It's really good.
It's not bad.
Hey. Knocking shit over.
Miss 27 says 17th. Well, the gunman says to him, winning. Then he says, I guess I'm the first naked, too. Multi-Gunman says, yes, gold medal nakedness for the JD27 man winning. Poco, I want in. That's cool that you're having a giveaway for the diehards that stay till the end. Thanks. You know, Poco, that may not be a bad idea. The secret word thing. Like, I will announce at the beginning of a video that when I say goldfish or
when Miles says something stupid,
I mean, you make a comment, if someone actually catches it, it means not only did they watch the whole thing, but you're probably going to say it somewhere. I mean, I would space it out all the time. I'd literally make it a game. I might say it in the first 15 minutes. It might be like yesterday.
I like the hidden item. I like the hidden item idea personally.
We did one of those. What changed behind me?
Mm-hmm.
it was amazing how many things were actually
you
brought up, but only one thing really changed.
You have to have like
halfway through, there's like a 10-pound penis hanging right there.
or there's like a 150-pound dick coming down the stairs. No, you have to find creative ways to say what's there without actually saying it. Like I told my wife 2 of her fucking gifts sucked this year, and 2 of them were kind of light. And she got a carpet cleaner for the camper and a carpet cleaner for the house. And then she got rope lights for the camper and the license plate frame, which is license plate illumination, running light, and brake light for the bike. So, the 2 light gifts and the 2 gifts that suck.
You know,
And that's really fun when you start fucking saying dumb shit and they're like, they don't get it.
but speaking of that, I understand some of the truists that are like, oh, I wouldn't do that, but I don't really give a shit because it's mine. I do have a few cosmetic changes that I would like to do, and I know you've already done it, but when you're converting old stuff to new stuff on the LEDs, making sure it works right, I honestly would like to swap out all of the turn signals from the original signals that Vivian has over to LEDs. And I'd like to add a set of running lights that I would probably put in the K-Savers.
So you want like driving lights, like curb lights.
Yeah, just...
I was actually thinking of getting another set of the fog lights like they have up next to the headlights and mounting them down on my K-Savers so they were actually the same lights.
Yeah.
What she said.
Rich F says, I only have the 10mm in the
No
EA Witness,
on camera.
and I have no inclination to get rid of
I
it.
don't fucking care.
Damn right. That's a sweet app. That is a beautiful gun.
What's that?
Rich Huff's EA Witness 10mm.
Witness?
It's an all steel.
From who? I swear I remember seeing it or looking it up.
You witnessed it?
What's the Witness? Like
It's
They sell
they're
something.
Is it their own brand?
They're CZ based.
Oh, CZ, okay. Yeah, I swear I might have seen that, but I can't think of it now.
Zippy, check out the Supreme Court 22-380. You might like it. Zippy.
Hey, they did say that they were going to keep the
Title 42.
Title 42 going, at least until
They're going to
June.
hear it in February.
What's that?
They're going to
They're
make
going to hear it in February.
They're going to make a ruling by, I think they said June.
They're going to hear it in February, and it usually takes 3 to X months for them to actually issue an opinion on it.
That's what I said. They're expected in June.
But since it is is it not now a Republican-controlled Senate?
Where?
It
Yes.
will be.
So it is still a 50-50 Congress?
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's badass.
I like
Is that supposed to be in there, Matt?
it. Sorry, my pubes got it there.
You need to shave.
No, on a totally different topic.
I just touched
because
it.
I showed
That'd
you
be
this.
better than like mine's authentic, but that.
So I had to. I
Your
was
pubes?
looking up different things, and before
Actually, it kind of looks like my pubes.
before I order, I shouldn't say a lot of. I always look up.
He actually asked me to pluck some of my pubes so you could do that.
I look up the website and see if it's a reliable source before I ever buy anything.
I didn't know Superman could pull his own hair out. You ever wonder that?
I've never heard of that website. Have you?
UDK?
Bud K. They're one of the #1 knife websites out there.
Right now, Cobra is going, what the fuck is wrong with this guy?
What?
He does Bud K videos all the time.
Well, that
You can buy bundle pads.
but I don't know if you've heard that. I looked it up, and they're like, no,
Yeah.
like 486 people out of 500 are happy with their purchases. Great customer service.
Bud K is the knife capital of the universe.
I've never heard of them. But that's why I was asking, to spread the wealth to anyone that might not know if you're looking for knives.
Right now, Cobra's shouting at his monitor, going, Matt, Matt, Matt.
Well, fuck you guys. You ain't sharing that with me. Sorry, I'm getting loud. I'm getting crazy.
You know, you can do
tone it down.
you can do a box from them like each month.
I don't know.
You get like
a
these
BattlBox
mystery knives. No, it's all knives in it.
Yeah, no, but I mean like a BattlBox.
Yeah,
Like it's a
yeah,
subscription.
like that,
year
but
round.
knives.
Yeah, dude, that'd be badass.
Well,
I mean, if you're most of the time you are all about the knives.
not. I never
Not
gave
anymore when you got 200 sitting in a crate.
I never gave a fuck about a knife until fucking YouTube, and then I might have gotten whorish. There's not 200 knives in there.
Well, because you're giving them away, but
I
they're.
fucking give them away all the time.
No, you do. No, you do. But I mean, there was about 200. Now there's probably like 80.
Speaking of knives, you want that one?
I wouldn't lie and say no.
I mean, you'll use it
Yeah, because I could.
like tonight.
Actually, the funny thing is, I have the other one that you gave me, but it's still pristine in the box because I was, talking to Poco, whatever, didn't know, and also, but also my uncle,
Fuck that guy.
well, also my uncle. But then here, my grandma goes and gets me and my uncle both a decent fillet set. It's a whole kit, like even more so than what you got me with the saw, whatever. So I've got like so many fillet knives. Plus, you know what one I always use?
A fillet knife.
A Raffla with a wood handle. That was my grandpa's.
Does it have the eyeball?
On the
On
end,
the
yeah.
stock?
Yeah.
Fuck that.
That's dude. My grandpa had it for how many years, and that's what I always use, and I still use it. I've never opened any new flint. I mean, I'd like to have my own, like to have something new, because you even still see all his grind marks on the side. But I mean, why open a new one when usually I always take one thing I do need.
Are you better with that knife at filleting than with other knives, Matt?
Well, it's extremely sharp.
It's like
but
a
I'm also
pencil.
used to it.
You actually take your notes with what
But
pencil. Then you have to take a test with the pencil because the pencil remembers.
Well, here's the thing. His is just so consistent, and I've used it for so long. I love it. But what I still do need a fillet knife. One for like camping or like on the go. That's one thing. And now I have like 3 when I had none. Now I have 3. And I don't know which one to pick. And I still haven't opened them because I don't need, but I always have one in my truck or with me. But they're still literally sitting in the boxes untouched.
Well,
But
if you'll actually use that.
Well, no, but that one, no, I'm saying that one, I looked at it, I'm like, dude, what the fuck? That's a nice one.
Yeah,
But I mean, I have people
think
have
that
already
was
talked about
valued
the
at,
other
like,
ones I could give away. Or like people that would want them, even buy them for cheap, or like I said, give them away, depending on who it is.
Matt, his dying uncle.
I really
selling
like-
that knife for $300.
I like her. No, my uncle, he's, you know what?
Fuck that guy.
I would want to give him a knife because he's my uncle, but he's already got so many, and he stole so many of my other grandpa's knives that were supposed to be for me. He even stole my knives out of my grandpa's box because, we put our hunting, fishing knives all in a box down in the basement until we got to use them. Fucker stole all of them, so yeah, I'd like to charge my uncle, to be honest. Problem is, my grandma got him the same kit she got me, so fuck, there goes that.
Cobra says, nice 10mm gun show. Nice. Oh, look at those guns right there.
Said I wasn't going to do this until it was done. Maybe it's lack of sleep, the alcohol. I got to show you some guns. We all know I've been talking about wanting to do this.
No.
Matt, no. Matt.
No.
Really?
Yeah,
Matt, no, wait.
You gotta show the complete gun.
Yeah, you cannot do it until it's done. No.
That's what I said, but I mean...
No. Bad man, do you need a spanking? You want a spanking?
Not from you.
My client.
I got a chub looking at that earlier. I had to do some... Hey, Eric, I had to do
I
some...
can fix that, Matt.
Hey.
I can get naked. That'll fix your chub.
I had to do some custom work, though. Was that a lot better than what you were going to try to do?
Well, I would switch out the end plate.
I know, but how long would that take you?
Order it. You'd have to punch out the pins, take the fucking gas block off,
How long would that take you?
Depends on if those pins come out willingly or not.
Even if the parts came
Which
in
pins?
today, how long would it take you? Because you know what I told you? I got this.
These pins.
The ones up here in the...
You gotta punch those 2 pins out. Sometimes.
I said I got this in probably a few minutes, even maybe part of the brew review. I'd sit here and whittle away.
The handguards
You need some beer.
over
some.
the top handguards that he has are designed for the round end plate, not the tri-guard hand plate, and he modified it to fit. And
You don't notice it looking at it. Like, I did some good whittle work. What the fuck? Both of you guys are fucked up.
Listen, you're being rude. You're fake news.
Literally
You're fake
cup
news.
that
Stop being
shit.
rude. You're
Just
fake
smell your
news.
own
It's an air
brew.
biscuit.
McLean says, my friends are Wade, Cobra, Sharky, and Predon. And the 3-leg dog. And not Eric. McLean says 10 millimeter, 15 millimeter, 29 millimeter, who cares? Just get what you all want and take it off red. Then he says the handgun roster in Cali is probably going to be declared as unconstitutional.
The what?
Handgun roster?
Sharky says hopefully, as it blatantly is.
Stay there.
And then he says back to him, the judge who is hearing it was appointed by Bush and has a record of being pro 2A. Hearing is in February. Well, hopefully, yes. Paul from PAE, holy shit, Brew News says, been enjoying many of these lately. Cheers and...
Ooh, those teeth are so nice. It almost looks like a fucking healthy ass.
There's something wrong. You know what? I never liked lips like that.
Hey, Eric, cheers.
Pins.
It's behind you.
He poured you one too, I guess.
You said you weren't drinking, and then you only had one, so I...
Now I've had 2, but...
Oh, well, fuck, I'm not trying to be a bad
Now my wife's
influence.
like, where the fuck are you?
You tell me what you think this is. Cheers. I figured to deal with the train wreck this is now becoming.
Is it sterile? Because it might be my urine.
I had to. I had to step it up a little bit.
A little?
It was a little.
Eric, we still have whiskey in the garage we need to...
Just the Paul John?
You motherfucker. It was the Paul John.
Eric,
Is it?
We still have whiskey in the garage we need to
Yeah. I mean, you get the...
unbag.
In the garage?
Yeah. We have to unbag it. And then bucket it and water it.
I told Eric, and I know I told him. We should have done a brewery today on the ice. Did you hear how...
That would be fucking
Did you?
excellent.
No, but did you hear how good I did? It would have been... Dude, it would have been fucking awesome. We wouldn't have been able to read comments.
Fish.
We can't...
Fish.
Did you catch fish today?
Fish.
I got about 40. Well, I got
what kind
about
of fish?
32, and I got roughly 32, and
Limit is
Jim-
15.
Jim got
What kind of fish?
8. Well, no, together we
50.
can share, you
50.
motherfucker.
15.
Yeah, it is.
What kind of fish?
Crappie and bluegill, all crappie
I mean,
and bluegill.
if you need another license
no.
to go ahead and spread this shit around,
No,
I
the
was there.
blue-
I was fucking there, and I caught fish too.
The bluegill, not the tail. The
Where?
bluegill's body's fish leg.
Where? Fish Lake?
Dude,
I was gonna ask you that, but we're not supposed to be having
today.
Matt. I was gonna ask you about that, but we're not supposed to be having sidebars.
I slayed him today. Jim came out an hour after me, and he was so happy he caught his first fish, even though it was a small one. He took a picture. He's like, "Oh my god," because he's been skunked for like a year and a half, 2
Matt
years.
came out today, and Jim came out an hour
That's
after
like-
him.
Dude, I straight up just rocked those fish.
Straight. There's nothing straight about coming out.
Eric,
Is it right?
Eric, when I do, I'm gonna clean them up probably tomorrow. Obviously.
I'm guessing tonight won't happen.
Yeah, no. But tomorrow I probably will clean them up. And I'll cook them. Not necessarily tomorrow night, but probably sometime with Charlie and my grandma. They're gonna want to eat them right away.
We see you flip this around.
Would you? Have you ever had any of our fish?
No.
Would you like a couple?
Is there gonna be bones?
I'll try to clean all those out.
That's what grosses me out.
Yeah, yeah.
No, I'll do my best.
You should be able to clean
But
craw.
I have had bluegill and
usually-
perch, and it was fucking awesome.
I usually don't do too bad cleaning. Honestly, I don't do.
Oh.
And plus, I got lots of practice to
So-
up my skills this year.
Quick sidebar.
But anyways, we'll cook them. We bread them. Everything. You can ask, but
I'm skiing.
we'll bread them. Would
I'm
you?
skiing. I'm
would
skiing.
you? He remembers that one. Would you like to have some of my fish?
I would try it, but don't even bother with Christine.
I know. I already asked her. She's like, "Fuck you." Well, I do it just because. That's what I was up there talking to her.
I'll eat your trouser trout.
Dave said he hung up on you. Dave said up there he hung up on you.
The camera won't lie though. The camera doesn't lie though, Dave.
Well, anyways,
He's so mad.
he's yeah, I hung up on them.
He's
Oh,
fucking so mad.
whatever.
He's
I said, Dave, you want to do fish? He goes, no. She was just about as negative about fish as Christine was.
He's so fucking mad right now. He got ad.
Klein, Eric. I don't like 1911s.
I would like to go ice fishing with you.
I can't
I
live with
found
this
a
lie
charter
anymore.
boat that I
I'll
fixed
send
the guy's
you
door.
all things.
And
I'm going to my mother's house.
Sounds like it's gonna be a good deal. He's got a big boat.
Cheap old gun guy.
Nice.
I never
Out of
repeat
Knife River.
myself either.
Nice.
Are we
Oh,
pretty good?
by the way, I'll have.
I had a
have-
good time fishing, other than dickhead.
Have I
in that
ever
organization.
said?
I would like doing it.
I think that's the first time. Cheap old gun guy. There's always regret when you sell a gun, so don't sell any. There's always another way.
You know what? I'm gonna say this.
But
Eric can say but. I'll tell you what. I do regret selling all of my guns because, all right, my first AR. At least I know where it is still to this day. But my original AR,
Really wet.
and now I'm on my third, but I still love the first because it was a
don't make
308.
me laugh. It keeps happening.
I want the 308. But
Laugh if you shit yourself.
like my Desert Eagle 45, 1911, love that thing. But here's the thing.
Somebody fucked it up, so it's good they got rid of it.
I'm making money.
You.
Mm-hmm.
I'm making money, or at least not going negative on any single sell I've had.
He couldn't get the barrel bushing out of it. Something was fucked up with that barrel bushing. And I unfortunately grabbed the gun like this and was trying to get that out of there.
Scratch the fuck out of it.
This tungsten.
See, I don't understand that.
You might
it's like
have
tools.
to. You might
It's
have
like
to
tools.
buy me a new one to replace that one. If
It's
they're
like tools.
still-
If you, so
I'm sure they're still making them.
I had to buy
I'll have to
myself a
look.
new Milwaukee drill this weekend because my
Probably
old one.
sold it more than you paid for it.
Well, there's a pistol that I am selling.
What? Is it
There's
10
a
millimeter?
No,
You should sell me the Springfield.
for $1,400.
I can do 4.
14.
Okay, fine. $400.
So why isn't
and-
Kamala Harris on that line?
But anyways, that's where I will disagree.
I think this might
I
have been
agree,
before
but I
her.
disagree. I do regret
More
selling every
blowjobs.
gun, but I don't regret it that much. I only regret it because I want them, but I've never put myself in the negative for selling them. So I mean, why not keep upgrading? I mean, every time I sell a gun, I buy another gun or I build a gun. Like,
See, you're,
I don't feel
you're
bad.
Pete
And
from
I
the,
do-
You're Pete from the Armory channel.
and I do like, but it's also a nice little hobby, and like I can put my own spin on anything. And honestly, like some people might not like them, but look at my 2 guns that so far, the ARs. What do you think of them? I mean, the first one, 308, I loved it. It was badass.
Wake up, he's almost done.
Well, no, but I love the 308.
You know, Matt, has anybody ever told you you take shit very well?
The ARs the Era 15 though.
Wait. What 308? What 10 do you have now?
No, I don't have one.
Exactly. Shut the fuck up.
That's why I said it.
You also don't have a motorcycle, Matt.
Yeah, but neither one of you guys have a snowmobile, and you know what? That's a crotch rocket of the winter.
I have a bike for you.
Yeah, is it adventure?
Matt,
It's like kind of.
I'm gonna tell you what.
Gold brown.
Right now, if I had a snowmobile,
if you can overlook brakes,
actually,
I can hook you up.
I don't have a snowmobile because if it got stuck, I would be dead.
I wish you get the fucking brakes because
you would not be dead.
Yeah, if I got stuck trying to.
What kind of sled?
I don't know, fucking. Actually, there's
an actual snowmobile.
There's a Silver Bullet. There's an Elan. I'd love to have a Silver Bullet again, if you know what that is.
As long as the track doesn't lock up, and even if it did, you put a slide underneath it. I could pull you out of anything. I pulled Dale's pickup truck with the plow out with my sled. That's not a joke. Fuck you. Hey, did I mention that I haven't slept for like 24 hours? We better wrap this up because I'm getting loopy.
We're at an hour and 5 minutes and we're not done. We're only about halfway through the comments. So suffer, bitch.
I'm telling you.
Suffer, bitch.
I've already had 2 smoke breaks.
If it wasn't for Jolson, we'd be done.
All the phone calls and like, trust me, Miles, you showed up halfway through this, even though it's only an hour.
DFC, not sure what the big deal with 10 millimeters is. They're only one more than 9. Whoops. Then he has a smiley face.
It's lost on him.
Classic. He's actually a real gun guy.
He's being a smart ass.
Jolson, we need more or less call bell. Jolson. Oh my god.
Hey, I have been doing this lately, but I don't.
Such fake news.
I was gonna say I don't go crazy.
You fake news.
Jolson, I wonder if Jay can turn a Be Like Ed gun that he's had for almost 2 years into a 10 millimeter while it's waiting for its paint job.
Didn't hear about that one.
We keep hearing
about
that.
No, it's Jolson's gun.
Jolson's better.
Yes.
Jolson.
I told him he better just ask for it back.
The one in the white container is an anti-gel. You are correct. The Diesel 911 is a degeller, but not an anti-gel. It will not keep your fuel from getting gelling. It will only ungel gel fuel, which is then the regel later if you don't add. Jesus Christ, really? Anti-gel agent to the fuel.
How many gels can you gel if gel don't gel?
No shit. I've been I've seen many semi-trucks in the parking lot because they poured 911 in and thought it was enough, and they got to run for a little while until it regelled. The best thing to jealous to run some number 1 diesel.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Actually, Holiday, the only thing that I have ever put in my truck is number 1 because J-Dog told me if you can find number 1, always run number 1. Jolson, I would love to have Ed's Hunter Sig. Then I could hang it with Scott's Twin. But then I would have to put a different set of grips to keep them identified.
Hey, did you hear this? This is breaking news. Paul Pelosi's attack. Suspect turns heads with the plea in court. Not plea deal, plea. So the Paul Pelosi attacker, he has pled not guilty and also waived his rights to a trial within 60 days. He don't care how long it takes. And he's not taking a deal. I'm guessing even phone records, if they were in regular communication, he's going to be able to prove a lot of shit. Even if there's been history of phone records.
I'm pretty sure he was involved.
He's going to be fucking killed. He's going to be killed.
Yeah, he's going to have an accident.
Paul and Nancy Pelosi are slippery than eels. She gets away with insider trading I believe she gets away with insider trading every day via her spouse.
Yeah.
Because if I say she is, then they're going to claim this to be what do they say that you do?
Misinformation.
Misinformation. It's an opinion, assholes, and I can have one.
Hey, I don't care if you're Democratic or
No, fuck you, Democrat. Don't say Democratic.
Or Democrat or Republic. No, what I'm saying is this story is big, and you know what? I hope to God that the truth really comes out in this story, because I'm so tired. It don't matter what party you are. These politicians are corrupt on both sides. Some just have more in our favors.
Oh no, they all need to eat the silver bullet.
You know what? I'm kind of pissed about Trump too. Trump was talking with Twitter censoring shit too about COVID. They claimed, and what's came out? No.
At the time, they claimed they weren't censored.
But their censorship was more for they didn't want panic, is what their excuse is, which kind of correlates with what they were saying.
When it was really just the FBI.
Well, no, but I mean, it's a little bit more understandable what they're doing, but no, it still doesn't matter. It's still a violation of our rights. The First Amendment.
At the point in time where the FBI went and says, "Hey, listen, there's big stories coming out. Don't talk about this shit," and they did.
No, that's what I'm saying. No, that's why I'm kind of pissed at Trump, because he was.
But then the FBI is going to be like, "Oh well, we didn't say that. It was one of our shit ass agents that did it."
Trump was part of that, and Biden really fucked it up, really censoring and kicking out doctors that had factual information. They were being silenced.
Are you texting for help, Eric?
He already wrote a letter help.
Poco? So your shit got deleted? Question mark. I thought I had him on my fucking phone. Okay.
Hey,
okay.
Tell Poco.
I'd like to Poco that.
Hey, tell Poco, I will trade him. I will trade him 2 nice knives. One a fillet set that he was looking into.
He's watched the video. He ain't gonna do this shit.
Well, he's already said he's got interest for a nice 5.56 bolt carrier group.
Jeremy,
There'd be some pretty nice knives.
They are. Hey, so a good BCG 5.56, $200, $250 max. Both these knives are rated at $100 or more.
What?
Actually, one's like $150.
What knives?
The ones I got from you.
I just gave you a bowl carrier.
I know, but if I could upgrade, he can get his knives. We're all happy. You get your BCG that has been untouched right back in your pocket.
So you're assuming that it's not a high-end bowl carrier group?
I didn't say it wasn't.
No, actually, that is a very high-end one.
That's why I picked
the
one.
next step up, though,
No,
you have to.
but
If you want to really get the good shit, get one of the nickel boron
I know.
or tin.
My last one was tin, if you don't recall. I like the tin. But no, I
have
but-
one. I have
so you're-
2 of them,
so
and you
do
Do you
just
have
fucking
anything else
wipe
I
them
can
up.
drink, Eric?
no. So the one is
No,
Go take your pick.
I need it.
the one is nice. Trust me.
I might need you to bring back 3 of them.
No, the one is nice.
I don't know.
Oh, you don't like these?
Well, wait and see what he brings.
The one is nice, but if I could get a gold or something like just a little what did you say? The silver ones?
Who are you trading with?
Oh, Poco. I'm not saying I'm trading. I'm just offering them because he was looking at those knives. Anyways, I got an elk cuttings, and fish, whatever, and elk with saw. Take them as you will. But for like that silver one, what was it? Nickel boron.
Mm-hmm.
A good nickel boron 5.56 bowl carrier. Dude, that would look so sick.
That's what, of course, it's very, very dirty.
That would look so sick in my new build.
That,
I like that.
That thing is so slick. That's what
I like the tin. I had
puts it
the
over
tin.
the top.
I had the tin on the 308, and I don't think JAM even recognizes or respect that. I got a tin BCG for that.
Here, Matt, open this for me.
And I never had problems.
That's top level.
No, I know. Well, no, there's a couple more that are
Over a 10?
There's a few. I was looking at the different ratings. Yes.
Okay, so
Hey!
That's why you had me open, you douche. Fuck you. You can. Okay. There ain't nothing on the table that's gonna warm. Hold on, let me look.
okay.
But anyways, all these bulk carrier groups, which a lot of people know or who don't, they all have their pros and cons though. That's the thing. But I'll look up the best ones.
Jolson by Trudeau, do you mean Fidel Castro Jr.? Yes.
I think that's so fucking funny. He even looks like Fidel Castro when you look at him.
Mike says, cheers, bro. Multi-Gunman says, I'm late. Am I fired? No.
Listen, you fake news. You fake news.
Sharky says, nah. You were never employed over here in the first place. Sharky, cheers
You gotta
all.
be triggered to be fired.
10mm show. Here we go. Over 2 hours. Good thing it's dinner for one. And I went and restocked on the beer after I saw this was going to be a lengthy one.
Was yesterday really 2 hours?
Yeah, it was. I have 17.
Good lord, time flies when you're having fucking fun.
I have 17 10mm
Were you here
pistols.
yesterday?
Oh, no, I wasn't here yesterday. Damn it.
And I talked about them all. And I tried to do a legitimate. Basically, it was this, Miles. You have 17 children. Rate them first to last.
How do you do that?
I really. First
Did
of all,
you shoot your children then?
First of all, I like you to. Here's my honest thoughts. Take yesterday's video and shove it up your fucking ass. I was just kidding. I didn't mean it.
Hey, I will tell you this. My mom would tell you you fucking can't trust that shit because I was a black sheep and I was the most hated. But I tell you what, I'm the only one out of my family that's reproduced.
You know, when I went and picked out the purebred
And
Jack
people
Russell
are going to
Terrier,
fucking make a comment about that. But actually, I have a very goddamn well-behaved child. Good in school, 4.0, no joke. And he can shoot hoops. I mean, he's athletic, he's...
overall, no, he's a good kid. No, I case in point, my Dax, that was a litter of, I don't remember what it was, 6 or 7 purebred Jack Russells, and everybody passed on Dax. She was the only one left, and I took her. And she was hands down the most fantastic dog I have ever owned.
It was too bad that you guys lost her.
Other than
Hey, so it's nickel boron, by the way. It's nickel boron, phosphate, the tin. Is there any? I'm looking. Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt, but I was looking. Well, you got the standard ones, whatever those are. But there's a few different types, not to mention skeletons, all that stuff. I'm talking about like the coating or material on the outside. Because phosphate, nickel boron, tin,
Did you smell
and
popcorn?
there's one more that I can't think of at the moment, besides the plane, that they all have pros and cons, but some are way more expensive than others.
Okay, that's a great story, Matt. Sharkies.
Go make me a sandwich.
You know what? I knew I shouldn't have opened the side door. I know I'm getting fucked up and you guys are both picking on me, but what's really fucked up is no, get the fuck out of here. You're both a bunch of fucking red-headed Jews. Let me tell you what.
I'm no Jew. Look at the size of my fucking nose.
That's why I said it. I've never met a red-headed Jew. Sorry, I just got racist for a second. I apologize. Goddamn freaking leprechauns.
Come on, man. Give me a hug.
Fuck you. I'm gonna kick
Are
you
you drinking
in the
my
nuts.
fucking beer?
Oh, was that yours?
Yeah,
You didn't pour me one?
You don't drink this crap.
You know what? No. You're right. I don't drink that crap.
Sharky, very happy
Drink that
you
crap.
corrected the Glock back down the line. You avoided a spanking. At least one from me. Can't speak for Cat. Sharky, IFG, Italian Firearms Group, is a sales and marketing company. The actual 10mm of theirs you love is 10 phobia. Yeah, I actually do know that. You do want to own them all. I can't argue with that. Sharky, the SIG Classic Hunter always has been a black sheep in the 10mm family.
Do you wonder if she has kids, Eric? Because I'd like to poke a mom. Oh my God.
I know you got it through Ed, but we all know, you should know, the goal was the SIG and the Stainless Elite version.
I want to play a game of Pokemon.
It was never meant
Pokemon,
to be Read More Button. Let's see what the next home will bring. Thank you, Sharky. Sharky, actually.
No one's called the board, or am I missing them all?
The 1076 is my call. This board?
Yeah. Tonight I haven't heard a single call.
Not yet.
No shots fired.
Hey, Eric, what's your opinion on the Democrats? YouTube and all the other left-wing idiots out there. Laugh my ass off. Nice rant, my friend. Right, you're right. I can't get into this right now. I'd be happy to discuss this at a later date, Mr. Mark Mack. I apologize. Other than kill them all. Sharky, wow, it's predicted. I predicted it correctly. Still, it's like predicting who would die last with all of my friends. It's not a good thing. Then he says, Trigicon has been around since I was 6, 1981. Well, that explains a few things. Sharky, 2 hours, 10 minutes, 55 seconds. Dude, looks like a lady right there. Aerosmith, babe.
Is that snakeskin? Because I wish you would shed it.
I think I actually made that comment. It's like from there to there, yes. From there to there, no.
That's photoshopped. I mean, she's got to have fucking back problems, or scoliosis or something.
Sharky says SH outdoor robbery was given. Yeah.
Eric, mission accomplished.
Who the fuck? It's Lily. She just calls. That was Jay.
What's Jay got to say?
Fuck does Jay want? Doesn't he see I'm in the middle of shit?
He's like, is that fuckhead Miles and Matt there?
Why is he not... What the fuck? Why is he not already showing up as someone... Oh, fuck. Are you serious?
What?
This is actually, I've been wanting to get one of these.
What is it?
My money. But I didn't! Oh my god. Dude, that is exactly what I want. Lily has been sending me links to this the last couple of weeks. Unfortunately, I cannot financially commit.
What is that exactly?
It's the JBL party box.
How big is it?
It's
Is that like fucking
It's, you know, I bet you.
What are you gonna use that for? Parties?
I'm gonna go with an excuse here, Miles. My hearing is going bad, and my speaker I use in the bathroom isn't quite enough, so I like to step the game up.
Holy shit!
It's for $400 and something.
$300 at Walmart. $260 at Amazon refurbished. $500 for brand.
No, is that the 710?
That's the 310. There's a 710 for $800.
Yeah, it's the 7.
Why would you do that when you can lose your fucking hearing for so much cheaper?
How? Bluetooth me that kind of amperage for less, and I'll do it. I don't need all the lights and the spritz. See, that thing beats the lights. It's like a party thing. I don't really need all the lights. I just like the amperage. It's a 10mm party box. Okay, let's ignore him and just get this shit done.
I just got a really good idea. I can't believe you guys are still on.
We wouldn't be if you'd stop talking.
I know, I'm sorry. Hey, let's go show off that new build.
No! Stand over there. Gunwild. With some strategic planning, Matt could go fuck himself. Come visit you during one of the 1 week Minnesota isn't covered. I'll try to get back to you on that. Gunwild wants to come here in that 1 week
Where is
that
he
we don't
from?
have some California.
It will be showcasing that.
Hey Matt.
Matt, hang on. You're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong.
Jesus Christ. You know what? I'm gonna...
Gunwild says, I'm considering lowering my standards and sniffing your butt. No, and buying a Glock. Either a 17 or a 34. I have my reasons.
I need to come up with a big sticker that says B-U-T-T. And then underneath in very small letters is going to be S-L-A-P-S. It's going to be Eric's channel's new...
I only imagine Eric's ass cheeks doing this stuff.
It's going to be Eric's new logo, butt slaps.
Good Lord, man.
Jesus.
What did you eat?
Everything.
Because I want to know what that smell coming out of your ass is so I can repeat it.
Oh, we had a Quick Trip for lunch today. I had chili.
And every other fucking day. Jesus Christ.
EMT says Alpha 2. A2.
Hey, finally a shot fired. Who was that?
EMT rail fan. That's a miss.
Damn it.
EMT. How did Darth Vader know that Luke Skywalker and Princess Leia got? How did Darth Vader know what Luke Skywalker and Princess Leia got for Christmas? He left their.
He felt their presence.
No, Miles is right. It's got to be he
felt their presence, and that's what it says, Eric.
Yeah. We're gonna fix your laugh out loud. Now I feel the need to do a 10mm video, but a full-on collection video that might take a few days to do. And I approve of this message. Mike, send me the SIG, Eric. I'll give it a great home because Ed had it. Someone else already beat you to that, Mike. Mike says, hello, Christine. Hello, Christine. Then Mike says, the bamboo rum is great.
Hey, Google. Say hello, Christine, from Mike on the living room speaker.
Sorry, I didn't understand.
It's because you're a hooker.
This is why you are losing Google millions and trillions of dollars a year. Does that hurt?
Gunwild says, Echo Niner. Oh, son of a bitch. E9 is a hit.
Is it the first hit of the game?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Gunwild.
First of all, the game?
Uh-huh.
Nice.
Gunwild says the stamp on the trigger guard on the Delta leaves a proof mark. Inspector's mark. I think. Don't quote me. And last comment, Mike says J18. What? Sorry, J8. J8.
J18. I was going to say that's a bit of a stretch. That's like my kind of game.
J8 is a miss. What the fuck?
What are you talking about, Matt? You ain't got no game.
Okay.
I got more game than both of you guys combined.
This has been so
You might as well
fucking
throw
long, I
Mike
don't
and
even
every
remember
other man on this block.
That's what my wife said. This thing is so fucking long. A long time ago.
This
Let's
has
get
been
this done.
This has been so fucking long. I don't even remember what we were originally.
It's
even
only an hour
reviewing.
and 30 for them to watch.
Yeah, yeah. But
I remember.
If you take and you played it,
It's been well over 2. Oh,
if you played it one.
it's been well over 2 hours. Juicy drop hazy IPA. Where do I put that? Who the fuck cares?
I put it at a 7.
I'll go with what he says.
I'll drink it. I'd buy it, but I would never.
If somebody put IPA on your own piss, you drink it, Matt.
Miles, the only reason why I accept you is because every now and then you do make me chuckle, and you know what? You're always willing to help out. And lastly, third, you are a fucking neighbor.
Mike says I would like to try that beer, but Rituff says cheers clubbers. Gunwild says cheers bitches. EMT says hey hello clubbers.
Gunwild so far is definitely the best, bitches.
And Jeremy says fuck Matt.
No, he didn't.
You can't read, Matt. Especially not in the state you're in.
Actually, he can be half sober and I'm drunk. I still correct his freaking.
Where? Do you see it? Jeremy says fuck Matt. And then I like them titties. I would pour zing zang.
You are
You're gonna
fake.
need extra zing.
I would pour
You
zing
fake
zang.
news.
I would pour a gallon of zing zang and it wouldn't even cover them titties.
Hey, Matt. Eric, I got a question.
That's
for you.
because that's your boyfriend Miles you speak of.
I got big titties too.
That's what I was just saying.
I got man boobs.
Yeah, we gotta go.
Yeah, you made it weird.
It just got really creepy, and I don't feel.
I'm making this shit creepy.
I don't feel safe
You
anymore.
just made it. Now you know.
Hang on, I'll
You're
finish.
not turning it off yet. You gotta finish that.
Miles.
Finish it, and then we'll refresh
Miles
one more
did
time.
not argue that. He was all about it.
Finish it. Finish it, and then we'll refresh.
Puke. Just puke. Puke. It'd be awesome if you had a puke spout going.
Is it reload?
Hey, it would be great.
Straight up,
It would be great if you barfed all over the guns
No,
in
like-
front of you.
We're talking what's that?
I mean, not like that. Not like the
Exorcism.
stuff come out of your
Just
ass. Any
straight
better.
sideways puke shot right in front of the camera.
Hang on.
Oh, Miles is too much for him. He just did spit up.
I dribbled.
Won't you guys dribble in
Totally
there?
mute that
Hang
shit
on.
on camera because you're too close to camera, Eric.
Hang on, I'm good right here.
Oh, Miles spit up a lot. Miles struggled to keep that one.
Because he's almost spat his shit up and I spit my shit up.
Hey, good seeing you guys again. If I don't see you before the new year,
Listen, you're being rude. You're
enjoy
fake.
the last of it.
You're fake
And
news. Stop
I
being
wish
rude.
all of
You're
you
fake news.
the best of a new year.
You're fake news.
Hey, remember that one time at band camp?
You're fake news.